Jesse Winchester of your Brownfield Braves, CCHL Coach of the Year, second year in a row, but there's more important things, I guess, at stake. Congratulations there, Jesse. But the team ends up finishing in third place just because of the 7-game winless streak towards the end of the year, and I guess it cost you home ice in this series.
Yeah, we encountered a little bit of injury trouble. Hadn't had a complete lineup for most of the month of February, but we finished off the season, the regular season anyway, with a big convincing win over Smith Falls, who we ended up playing in the first round. So we've got some bodies back. We're playing pretty well, and we're looking to hopefully take it to Ottawa tonight.
Yeah, I guess the last game of the regular season, a big win, and that spurred you on. I think then you won 3 more. You'd won 4 in a row before losing in Smith Falls, but the series win over the Bears, what were the good things you've seen in that series?
Well, I liked our attention to our neutral zone. In the regular season, Smith Falls won a season series against us, and partly due to the fact they were so dangerous off the rush. So we limited that for the most part. They come at you in waves with their offense, so we handled that pretty well. And as the season wore on, you could see our depth pull through, and we had some contributions from all over the lineup, especially Razor in the last game there, but Sam Allison all series, being the offensive catalyst for us, and we're just looking to keep that going and make this one a long one here.
Antoine Bordeaux, going back to that series, Souliere, just kind of an unexpected illness, but did a hell of a job in that series.
Yeah, Bordy was worth the price of admission. He the first game he kept us in it through 2 periods and gave us a chance to win in overtime. So player of the game probably for us in that one, and then stood tall for 4 games. He was really, really good, not surprisingly, but as a rookie and knowing that Sully was our number 1, we thought Bordy just excelled, and the future's bright for him.
Was a turning point in that series maybe in game 1? It looked like, as you say, Antoine was solid in the first 2 periods. The Bears looked pretty good, but then you salvaged it in the third. Allison with a pair of goal scorers, a pretty good third period. But do you think that was kind of a turning point? I mean, it looked like the Bears didn't quite look the same after that.
I don't know. I'd say the turning point was when we went up 4-5-1 in the last game. I thought, not that it was ever in doubt, but Smith Falls came at us pretty good for most of the 5 games. But yeah, Bordy's performance in that one was stellar. Obviously, they were out shooting us 2-1 in the first period, and we recognized the fact that we had to be better. But we had a lot of new guys in their first playoff game there too, and with the expectations of getting through that series, we're maybe a little bit unsure of what to expect, but as the series wore on, we played really well and had contributions, like I said, like the Nads, the Coates, Cools, these guys, Brownie, McCardle, Diggy, and Theo. We wore on them, especially up front, and it was nice to see us move on in 5.
Ottawa Junior Senators, I remember you told me early on this year, early in the year, we were talking about you guys, a 14-game winning streak. We were talking about the perennial champs, the Carleton Place Canadians. And you had mentioned to me here that I didn't think at that time that Ottawa was a big concern, but you were still pretty high on them. Yeah,
they had 3 pretty tough games to start the season, playing CP, playing us. I'm not sure who their other one was against, but obviously coming off 2 emotional playoff series in the season prior and having a whole lot of turnover, the bounces didn't go their way in the first 3 games, but they've responded as arguably one of the better teams, or evidently they are one of the best teams in the league. So they play the right way. They play really hard on both sides of the puck, like us, and we match up well with them, so we're hoping that it's a long series. I think the hockey in Game 1 was spectacular. Obviously, they had the edge and got the winner, but we believe in our guys, and I think it's going to be an entertaining series because both teams play the right way. There's not a whole lot of stuff after the whistle. It's just fast-paced, great back check, great transition, and guys who like to make plays. So we're excited to be on the bench watching it unfold.
Appreciate it. Good luck tonight.
All right, thank you.
Jesse Winchester of your Brownfield Braves.